Yeah, so then the girl, she was ready to, try to swing on me and stuff like that. I had to put my guard up. I didn't hit her because by that time, then the girl that I was with, she was already there, like breaking it up, like, man, what's going on? What's going on? She was like, let's go, Eric, let's go. So then, we start walking off. And while we're walking off, next thing you know, here comes security. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Eric, and you're watching Eric on the Go. Today, we're going to be doing a story time. Yeah, I know. I never did a story time before, so I'm new to this, so you guys bear with me, but I'm going to tell this story the best way I know how. I'm going to try to put as much detail in there as possible, but keep in mind, it is my first story time. So, yeah, anyways, let's get right into it. So this is about a time I almost went to jail in Las Vegas. I was about that close to going to jail. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch my vlog, my most viewed video to date. The one I was in, it's called Lit Las Vegas Vlog, Pandemic Delano Suite. But anyway, yeah, well, during the making of that vlog, I stayed at the Delano, which is on the south end of the strip, and I was with my girlfriend at the time, and we flew out. It was her birthday, or it was Mother's Day weekend. It was either Mother's Day weekend or her birthday. I'm not quite sure which one, but it's one of those for sure. So yeah, we flew out. We stayed at the Delano. We was in the suite and everything, and we was just chilling. Did a little bit of gambling at the Mandalay Bay. Because, if you've been down there, you know that the Mandalay Bay and the Delano is connected, like sister properties. And the Delano doesn't have a casino, so, you have to walk to Mandalay Bay to go gamble or whatever. So, yeah, that's what we did. And, yeah, so, just gambling and stuff. Next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And we're like, dang, man, let's go somewhere else, So, we went outside, and we seen the bus was coming, the Deuce bus was coming, so we just jumped on the Deuce bus. We didn't have a plan on where we wanted to go, so we jumped on the Deuce bus, and we ended up getting off over by the New York. So now, we're going to New York. There's not really a lot of people in there, because like I said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's just people here and there gambling, so we're just walking around, play a few games or whatever, and next thing I know, I hear some people screaming, and my girlfriend at the time, she was sitting there playing the game, and I walked off to the little group of people that I heard screaming, by a slot machine. I thought they hit something big, so I went over there and I was just standing there looking. And, they wasn't hitting nothing big. They was hitting like $2 here, $3 there, but they was really drunk. Now, I'm not racist or anything like that, not prejudiced, but I have to describe the kind of people that these were, right? That was doing all the screaming. So they were white people, probably late 30s, early 40s, looked like they were, hammered, really inebriated, drunk for show, 3 in the morning. And so, I'm just standing there, I'm probably and this is during pandemic time, so, we had to wear a mask in the casino. So, I'm just standing maybe 10 feet away, just looking, being a looker, And a guy turns around, or it might have been a girl. A girl, the girl that was sitting there playing the slot turns around, and she was she told me to get the F out of there. And I'm like, what? So then that made a dude turn around. There was probably about 4 of them. And the dude that was standing up by her, when he had a Heineken bottle, and he was getting in my face and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, man, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then next thing I know, she pushes him out the way, and she gets in my face, and she pushes me. And so I'm like, man, watch out. You know what I'm saying? By that time, the girl that I was with, she comes, I see her in my peripheral. She coming to walk up. Dude gets back in my face, and he's really in my face this time, really in my face. And it's pandemic time. I don't know if he has COVID or anything like that. And so he's so much in my face, I had to push him. And I pushed him really hard. And he hit the wall. and then he like kind of fell over, you know, plus he was drunk too, so it was a little bit dramatic the way he did it. But yeah, so then the girl, you know, she was ready to, you know, try to swing on me and stuff like that. I had to put my guard up. I didn't hit her, because by that time, then the girl that I was with, she was already there, like breaking it up, like, man, what's going on? What's going on? She was like, let's go, Eric, let's go. So then, you know, we start walking off, and while we're walking off, next thing you know, here comes security. Probably about 5 or 6 of them. And they grabbing me, they're like, hey, come on, come with us, come with us, come with us. So I'm like, man, get your hands off of me. You know, at this time, I'm already irate. I'm already kind of angry because of what just happened. So they're like, man, watch out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what, you know, move out my way. You know what I mean? Like, man, you didn't see what just happened? It's like, no, you need to come with us. And so they took me to the back. I followed them. They didn't like put me in cuffs or nothing like that, but I followed them. Well, me and her, we followed them. And so they took us in the back, little door, you know. And when I tell you, it looked just like a county jail back there. They had like little cells and everything like in like the back. Like they're used to like having people back there or something like that. So they had me and her in one room, and then they had the dude and the other girl in the other room. And so we're just sitting there, you know, and they're asking like, so what happened? You know, these people here said that you came up harassing them, and then you know, you put your hands on them and stuff like that. So I had to explain myself what happened. Now, while I'm explaining myself, okay, her name Tina, okay, Tina. So Tina, she was explaining too, like, no, the girl kept trying to get in his face, and I wasn't right there, but when I was walking up, I seen everything. The dude was getting in his face, and, you know, it was COVID time, and, you know, he didn't want to back up, so he had to push me because he didn't know if he had COVID or anything like that. So, you know, she's like, she really had my back in the whole situation. And so there was 2 security guards in there, you know, and these security guards, they have like yellow shirts, and they say security on the back or whatever. And so they're like, one of them left and one stayed. They were trying to do like this good cop, bad cop type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I was pissed off. So Tina was doing most of the talking because I was already mad. You know, so they was just like, well, we're gonna go talk to the other party because they're talking about they want to press charges on you. So I'm like, press charges, huh? And so I was like, whatever, man, go talk to them. And then check the cameras while you at it too, because you're gonna see I was just standing there. Then all of a sudden they start, you know, and I have the right to stand there. It's like, you do have the right to stand there. And then they start getting in my face. And as you can see, they're really drunk. You know, they all have beer bottles, excuse me, or drinks in their hands. And I'm just standing there with my arms folded, just looking. So one of the guys, he leaves and goes to the other room. You know, he's gone for like 5 minutes, and the security guard that stayed was like, yeah, man, you know, from what we heard, you know, that you just went over there and you just started pretty much talking trash to them. And you was trying to pick a fight, pretty much is what they were saying. And I was like, that's not right at all. I was like, you guys even check the cameras. So, okay. So about 15, maybe 10 or 15 minutes go by. The other guy comes back in, and, you know, he has a look on his face like it's not going too well for me. So then Tina was like, so what did they say? It's like, yeah, they said they do want to press charges, but you know, they do seem a little intoxicated. So we're gonna go ahead and just check the cameras. So I'll be back after we check the cameras, okay? So I'm like, man, whatever. It's nothing, whatever. So and at this point, I pulled out my phone and tried to like record. I tried to look for the footage. I don't have the footage, but I remember when I was recording, I was just having like the phone just pointed towards the ground, just so, you know, we could hear everything, just in case, you know, I had to take it to court or whatever. So, you know, the guy, he was gone, maybe seemed like 30 minutes, you know, seemed like a long time. You know, the whole time Tina was in there, you know, just talking crazy, like he ain't going to jail. It wasn't his fault. You know, she really just had my back. And so, you know, time goes by, and dude comes back in. but he had like his whole demeanor, his whole vibe was just different. So we're like, man, what's going on? What they say now? He's like, okay, well, you know, we looked at the cameras and we did see that you were just standing there, and the guy got in your face and stuff, and he didn't have his mask on. So then everything, the table started to change, like they started to turn. So now everything was coming towards me like I was in good favor. So they said, you know, they apologized and everything. And they said, and I said, so what's gonna happen with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to get me to go to jail. Can I press charges? And they was like, do you want to press charges? And I was like, I sat there and I looked at Tina, you know, thought about like, nah, that's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to put nobody in jail. You know, nobody wants to go to jail when you're on vacation in Las Vegas. You know, I understand people get drunk. That's what you do in Las Vegas. You get drunk, you know. So I could have pressed charges, you know, for him being in my face without a mask on, you know. But, you know, I didn't want to be petty like that. So they talked to us a little bit, you know what I'm saying, tried to like get on our good side. And I know why they were doing it, because I think they were just trying to make it seem like they wanted to befriend us so that we don't take any legal action, which I never even had, you know, the idea of doing that. You know, I know they're just doing their job. They're told by somebody that somebody did something wrong and they're doing their job. So it's totally fine. But hold on, let me get some water. Yeah, so it's totally fine, you know. So, you know, we're just talking for like another 10 minutes, and they're asking, you know, what are you guys doing here? Where you from? You know, we tell them where we're from and everything. It's like, all right, well, look, man, we're gonna walk you guys out. Are you guys staying here? Like, no, we're staying at the Delano. So, okay, we're gonna walk you guys out, and we also making sure that the other party, you know, they're getting out of here as well. You know, they're going the other way, you know, towards Cosmo, and you guys are going the other way, right? You know, I'm like, yeah, so you guys are not gonna bump heads out there, right? Like, no, I'm not worried about it, you know. So then, you know, we're walking, they walking us out, and one of the guys was like, oh yeah, I want to give you guys this also. So they gave us a $100 food credit to a restaurant called Tom's Urban, which is inside the New York. And so that's why if you watch my vlog, you see that we went to Tom's Urban, and I had a $25 Red Bull and vodka drink or something like that. Watermelon Red Bull and vodka drink. And you know, we had like nachos and chicken wings, and you know what I'm saying? So that's why if you watch that video, which you should go watch, because it's a pretty lit video, I must add. But yeah, that's why we ended up going to Tom's Urban. You know, if we didn't get that $100 food credit, you know, we would have never went there, because, you know, the prices are kind of high. You know, it's right on the strip. You know, you sit outside and stuff like that. But yeah, I was this close from going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they didn't want to check the cameras and they just wanted to be, you know, real a-holes, real buttholes, and just take their word for it, and they pressing charges on me, I could have went to jail, you know, and who knows how long I would have been in jail, and who knows, you know, what the bail would have been, what kind of charges it would have been. So yeah, with that being said, that's my story on how I almost went to jail in Las Vegas. So if you guys like that story, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me about a time when you almost went to jail. If you ever went to Vegas, almost went to jail, or went to jail. But yeah, big shout out to Tina for having my back that day. It was a fun time though. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, man. Eric on the go. Peace.